Since Kathy Santos Medina. I was reading your discussion post and I like what you said. And I agree with a lot of what you said. It can be hard, for people to talk about sexual issues. Um, remember once hearing a pastor say that if you don't get past your sexual issues, you won't be able to help minister to those in need. First, you got to get past yourself to be helpful. And I have to agree with that. First, we need to take care of our own issues if we have any and to be helpful. Even though we're not perfect, but we know and more tempered and controlled over all kinds of issues that come up. We'll be able, people will handle them as a helper. And but I like what you said. Whether the counselor or is ashamed, uneasy, or shaken on how to proceed um, with sexuality, the usual express shock and discomfort. And it also says here in Johnson's book, it says here that most parishioners, being a Christian, most people, Christian people, are reluctant to talk to ministers about their sexual issues. And he says that unfortunately, even some medical doctors and counselors are equally uncomfortable talking frankly about sexuality, which is certainly make the experiences more harrowing and individual for individual couples. And I agree with that. It also goes on to say that they recommend talking about sexual issues at the beginning when you're doing marriage counseling and stuff like that to bring those issues up, any issues or talk about sexuality and the issues that can come up. Um, I think as a helper, if somebody comes to you with the problem of sexuality or actually any problem, that means that they have a problem. And for especially with sexuality, it could be one of the more simple psychological problems you can fix, but it's still one of the hardest problems to talk about because it's your personal life. But when somebody comes to talk to you and opens up to you about it, I mean, they trust you enough to listen to your advice and your helpful tactics that you have in store for them. So we need to be prepared for everything that comes our way, um, whatever the issue is, especially with sexual issues, because those are the hardest issues to talk about. Um, Again, I really enjoyed your post. It was really good. Thank you, and God bless.